Do you know the fastest way to ruin your entire life? It's not some external enemy, it starts from within you. Wrong thoughts, bad habits, and not knowing yourself, these small things slowly destroy a life full of potential. Stoicism teaches us how to recognize and avoid these paths to self-destruction. Today, we'll explore 5 steps that, if ignored, will turn you into your own worst enemy. So watch this video till the end. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with someone who needs this. Now, let's begin. Step number 1, not controlling your emotions. If you want to lose everything, your money, your relationships, even your dignity, then just stop controlling your emotions. Anger, fear, jealousy, despair, when these emotions control you, you're not being destroyed by others, you're being destroyed by yourself. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it." In other words, uncontrolled emotions often do more damage than the situation that caused them. In today's world, the most dangerous form of slavery is emotional slavery, living as a slave to your moods and reactions. If you react to everything impulsively, if your decisions depend on how you feel in the moment, then your peace will always disappear, and your choices will always be weak. Stoicism teaches us, your emotions must serve you, not rule you. Self-control is not suppression, it's power. And power over yourself is power over your life. If you ignore this first step, the journey to self-destruction has already begun. Step number 2, depending on external things. The biggest mistake you can make in life, tying your happiness to something you can't control. If you believe that your money, social status, or the approval of others determines your worth, then you are already on the path to self-destruction. As the Stoic philosophers said, "Don't place your happiness in the hands of things you can't control." Since the external world is always changing, the more you attach yourself to it, the more you put your peace at risk. Today, you're successful, everyone is praising you. Tomorrow, you're a failure, and everyone forgets you. Right now, you're powerful, you're wealthy. One small setback, and you'll fall apart completely. If your happiness depends on external success, you will live in a constant state of turmoil. Your peace will never last, because you will always be seeking it outside, but never from within. Stoicism teaches us, who you are isn't determined by what you have, but by the strength and character within you. As much as external success can light up your life, what matters most is the inner peace you find, which no external factor can destroy. If you ignore this second step, you're only making your life unstable. And one day, you'll realize that no external thing can ever bring you true inner fulfillment. Step number 3, associating with the wrong people. The third step to ruining your life, surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Stoic philosophers warned us about the power of the company we keep. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This quote speaks volumes, because the people around you shape your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your destiny. If you're surrounded by people who are negative, unambitious, or toxic, eventually, their mindset will begin to affect you. You'll start accepting mediocrity, losing your drive, and thinking that life is supposed to be easy. But it's not. Your environment is a mirror of who you are and who you will become. So, if you choose to stay in a space where people undermine your growth, where they hold you back from your dreams, then you are choosing to limit yourself. Stoicism teaches us, we become like the people we surround ourselves with. So, choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who push you, who challenge you, and who inspire you to become better. If you continue to stay in a circle that drags you down, you're choosing to destroy your own potential. The wrong people won't just waste your time, they'll take away your belief in what's possible. And that is one of the fastest ways to ruin your entire life. Step number 4, not stepping out of your comfort zone. The fourth step to ruining your life, never stepping out of your comfort zone. Stoic philosophers taught us, the obstacle is the way. The challenges you face are actually the opportunities you need to grow. In other words, the moment you realize that obstacles and difficulties cannot push you backward, that's when you will become confident and surpass your limitations. But if you never step out of your safe zone, if you want to remain in the same place forever, then you're only destroying your life because success will never come while you stay in your comfort zone. Everyone wants life to be easy, everyone wants a life without risk. But Stoicism teaches us that peace will never come if you don't make an enemy of your fears, the unknown, your old thinking, and your discomfort. Think about it, every great person who achieved something big took risks, they stepped outside their comfort zone. They knew their next move would be unknown, but it was that very uncertainty that unlocked their success. When you step outside of your familiar environment and do something new, that's when your true power shows. And it's within this transition that there's profound liberation. Stoicism teaches us, take risks, challenge yourself, and break free from your limits. Because the comfort zone doesn't just keep you safe, it keeps your previous self locked away. If you avoid stepping out, if you don't want to do anything beyond your safety, you will never learn, never progress, and one day, you'll realize, this was the biggest reason for your self-destruction. Step number 5, avoiding responsibility. The fifth step to ruining your life, avoiding your responsibilities. Stoic philosophers remind us. We have power over our actions, but not over the results. That means you have control over what you do, but the outcome is beyond your control. When you shift the responsibility for your life onto others, you lose control over your own destiny. This is the greatest form of self-destruction, because avoiding responsibility means you're not preparing yourself for the future. What you do today will shape the results tomorrow. And when you fear taking responsibility for your actions, you destroy your own potential. No matter how many excuses you make, no matter how much you blame circumstances or others, you will never change. The task you avoid might be the most important one for your life. If you don't accept your mistakes, if you don't take responsibility for your choices, you will always be stuck in the same place, and you will never grow. Stoicism teaches us. The more we dislike responsibility, the more we are bound to it. When you take responsibility for your actions, you gain real power over your life. Your future is built by today's decisions and actions. If you avoid your responsibility, you will soon realize, you've lost the greatest power to control your life. This is the fastest way to ruin your life, avoiding your duties, your decisions, and your actions. One day you will realize that these 5 mistakes were the reason you stayed stuck. Conclusion. Life doesn't fall apart in a day. It happens gradually, through the process of losing yourself. But the moment you become aware, that's the moment you can start anew. Stoicism teaches us, take control over yourself, don't prioritize external things, and build yourself every single day. By avoiding these 5 steps, you will experience a rebirth in your life. So, if you've learned something valuable from this video and want to improve yourself further, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. Let's move forward together, towards fulfilling our goals in life.